My name's Yolanda. I'm from Washington County, and I am recovering from opiate addiction. I started using opiates when my father was leaving his pain medicine around. I was very insecure about my looks because I was more of a tomboyish, and I hung out with girls who weren't tomboys, so I just didn't fit in. I looked up to my brothers. The moment that they went to jail is when I just felt numb from everything that I was going through with being insecure, not feeling loved by a boy, and losing the two important people that I had in my life. Well, I was using Percocets for a long time, and my dad ran out. One day I just was sick, and I thought I had the flu. And I told my cousin, I told him I was sick. And he was like, oh, that's because you don't have no more pills. I ended up buying pills off the street, and I felt better instantly. I still didn't know that I couldn't stop when I wanted to. I still assumed that I could stop whenever. Eventually, the pills were harder to find. I found someone who did heroin, and at that point he called it dope, and I didn't even know that it was heroin. I started just snorting heroin. It was easier to find, and it was cheaper. It went from snorting to shooting it because I wasn't getting high off of snorting it anymore. And the first time I shot heroin, I overdosed in an empty apartment building, and the ambulance came and had to shock me back to life and hit me with Narcan twice. And I woke up in the hospital. A week later, I went to rehab. Came home and relapsed and used again. And each time it got worse and worse. I ended up going to inpatient rehab 3 times. Eventually, you just get the gift of desperation. I have a sister, an older sister. She's always just said, as long as you're alive, everything's gonna be all right. You're gonna make it. God has a plan for you. And you're just going through this because one day you have to tell the world what you went through. And it could happen to anybody. I never would have thought that I would be a heroin addict. It was not in my future plans. If you don't ask for help, no one will ever know. And then next thing you know, you're dead. It helps. When you have someone constantly reaching out to help you or giving you a push, because sometimes you need to be pushed to do what you need to do, instead of bashing addicts or looking down on them, help. Let your kids know, or your friends, family know what drugs do. My family never gave up on me, and they keep on pushing me to this day, even being in recovery. For me, my relationship with God is what gets me through every single day. There is a reason why I went through what I went through and why I'm here. If there's someone in your family struggling, a friend, your child, your brother, your sister, don't give up on them. Continue to call, continue to keep checking on them and making sure that they're all right. Let them know that they are loved and cared about. Act now.